President Joe Biden is expected to announce a run for re-election tomorrow.
Doug Luzader explains the frontrunners for both parties face some daunting poll numbers.
Look for a campaign video to be released first, followed by a major fundraising push as President Biden makes his run for a second term. President Biden returning to Washington after a weekend at Camp David. He would not respond to shouted questions, but many expect he will be loud and clear tomorrow. He is running for re-election.
I do think he deserves a re-election.
I think you will see strong enthusiasm and passion for the outcome of the election next year.
His allies were talking up his candidacy over the weekend, but at the same time, the polls are troubling for Biden. A new NBC News poll shows that 70% of Americans would prefer he not run. Much of that may concern Biden's age. At 80, he's already the oldest occupant of the Oval Office. It's an issue his supporters are trying to reconcile.
Let's concede the obvious, what his age is, but let's look at the obvious. He is an active president who is meeting the challenges of America every day.
That same poll, though, shows that 60% would rather former President Donald Trump not run either. Those kinds of numbers invite challengers, and the declared Republican field is already taking shape. So far, it does not include former Vice President Mike Pence and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, but that could soon change. And something to keep in mind about polls.
They don't mean anything.
Snapshot.
Jeb Bush was leading at this point in 2015. And think about this. 30 days before Iowa in 2004, Howard Dean was leading. In 2008, Clinton and Rudy Giuliani. Newt was leading in 2012, 30 days before the Iowa. We're going to see the polls go up and go down.
And one incentive to announcing soon, getting a leg up on fundraising. The combined spending for this election will be in the billions of dollars. In Washington, I'm Doug Luzader, Fox News.